What's going?
Hey fellas. This Butterfly Man here, aka Beanbach.
I forget how to do this.
I'm explaining who I am.
Yeah.
Usually that's kind of rude.
Beanbach?
Yes.
Beanbach.
Yes, I'm Beanbach, the Albanian prince of the Vortex Galaxy. Where the fuck is Zarcasise?
Wait, he's not here?
Oh.
It's not here. How could you be confused about that?
Well, I guess he's not here. Can you check the bathroom?
Wait, really? I hope he's okay.
Wait, is he under my shoes? No?
Yeah.
Zarcasise!
Is he in your pants?
Zarcasise!
No.
Oh, he might be wearing your pants. But I guess we can do anything now that old man School isn't around. We can really get this ball going.
We can talk a lot more about space.
Not gonna happen. But I kind of forgot how to do a podcast, Richardson. Can you remind them?
What's wrong, Richardson? What's wrong?
I had to pay, okay?
Oh,
I had to pay.
oh, jeez. I thought you sat on a thorn.
Give me that bottle.
This bottle?
Yeah.
Richardson, the bathroom's just around the door.
We already started.
That never stopped you before. Oh my goodness!
You know, you probably should have emptied the bottle before you started peeing in it. It's just going over onto the floor.
Oh my goodness, Richardson! The man's like a fish.
Oh.
Richardson!
Oh, okay,
my
wow.
God!
What? Oh, wait, a little more.
Are you done?
How did he do it?
Yeah, and then...
Oh, Richard! Look at him go! It's disgusting. Preposterous.
It's chunky.
Oh, Richardson! Get the damn bottle off the table!
Yeah. How did he do that without taking his pants off?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I said I had to go.
Oh my god! For those of you who are listening, this Richardson's having a massive pee!
Oh. Well, it kind of...
Oh my god! Richardson, put it away!
I think I hear their coffins coming.
Oh, I hear something
What do you
inside.
mean?
Was that a good pee? It looks like you've been holding on to that for quite some time.
I've been holding on since the last podcast. Yes, I have.
What?
Wow.
I've been here! I've been waiting!
Why?
I was on vacation!
I was wondering why you had
Vacation?
I was wondering why you had such a big beard.
Well, Yoshi said he was going on vacation, so...
I did go on vacation.
Oh yeah? Where'd you go?
I'll tell you a little bit more when their cousins comes back. I think that he's earned his fate.
Perhaps he was abducted by aliens.
No, I see him outside, actually.
Oh, I hear him.
No, I see him. He's literally outside fighting with somebody's father. I wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
We'll ask him when he comes in.
Looks like he had some car trouble, too.
Yeah.
I wonder how that started.
I wonder how it started. Maybe it was related?
What?
You think his car is related to him?
I could be.
Well, I think we can all agree there's no excuse for tardiness.
Yeah, it's very.
He can be arguing with somebody outside or not.
I hate tardiness.
If this was school, he'd be getting a tardy slip.
Yeah,
He'd get detention.
Yes, Richard, he would get detention. And he's not very good at school. He doesn't teach us anything here.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an education.
It's an educational program.
Yeah,
He's
true.
the most useless one here, but I do have to talk to him about something important. That's why I want him
Can
here.
you imagine if there's no B-Man in this? No one will learn anything.
B-Man?
Butterfly Man.
Someone who watches boys? Oh, you don't like
I
that.
hate bees.
You know damn well I'm the B-Man.
No, you're the albino princess of the Quandar
Prince
Galaxy.
Joseph.
Oh,
Don't you get that wrong.
Richardson, you look like you have to pee a little more.
No, I think I peed enough in this bottle.
Can you get it off the table, please?
Yeah, you can get off the table. I'll help
It
you
smells
down.
horribly.
It doesn't smell that bad.
It's just my pee.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Zarcasise.
I hear him. He's getting close.
He's getting close.
I don't see him outside in the parking lot anymore.
No.
He's right down the hall. Come on, Zarcasise, come on.
Still. Wait, what are you guys doing it here?
We're doing a podcast, you tardiness.
You already started without me?
I think it was going pretty good without you. Butterfly Man kind of brought us down a little, but I thought it went pretty good. Where have you been? Why are you so late?
Sorry, I was dealing with a flat tire.
Oh!
Flat tire,
Yes, we're a flat tire.
Like when you drink it and it's out too late, it gets flat?
What are you talking about?
Like pop and beer.
You don't drink a tire?
Oh, so it was left out and the air got to it
No,
and it became flat.
it seems someone poked a hole in it.
Oh, who would do such a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, that sounds pretty bad.
Probably some damn kids
Damn kid, that's all you're talking out there.
stabbing the tires.
He's looking at me.
Well,
Well, you wouldn't do anything like that, would you?
I would never. You know, I did it one time. There was this one time I did it. I was outside, and I stuck a popsicle stick into the tire after I cut it with a knife, of course. I stuck a popsicle stick, and then I played a little tire guitar. It
Oh.
was kind of funny.
when did you do this?
I did it earlier today.
Thunder! It was you!
Oh,
Sure.
Well,
That's just
oh
disgraceful.
God. Can we pause this podcast because I'm quite perched.
you don't pause.
You don't pause.
He doesn't know.
We don't give
He never- See, he's been on vacation. For
Well, I
so
mean, do you
long.
guys mind if I just go and run and get some a beverage of some
After
sort?
you're already dirty.
No, I see a drink right here.
Oh,
Look at this glass.
Oh my! Oh, that's my water bottle.
I don't know,
thank
I wouldn't drink that.
It's filled right to the brim.
No,
No, it's fine.
don't drink
No,
that.
it's
It
fine.
might still be a little warm. so
Yeah,
you
because
might wanna-
I didn't refill it since the last day. Yes. Drink
No,
it.
Zarcasise, trust me, it'll be the worst mistake of your life.
I think it'll be a
That's
good
fine.
drink.
Zarcasise, no, Zarcasise, oh, good. Oh my goodness.
It's a little chunky, isn't it?
Oh,
He sounds like a duck.
oh.
Are you? Ah! What is that?
Well, of course, it's
What
Richard.
is that?
I believe it's some water, you know, and oh, that's the one I paid in.
What?
I tried
Oh my
to
goodness!
I tried to Zarcasise.
What is that? That's kind of weird.
Oh my god! That's disgusting!
Yeah, it is. Please don't throw up. I don't appreciate it.
First you puncture a hole in my tire, and then you force me to drink that urine?
I tried to get you to stop.
Who forced you to drink
Yeah, of course,
anything?
in fact, I think you went wrong for it.
Yeah, that was voluntary.
Oh, that's Richardson's pay. I need it. I want
Yeah, that's as good as a Red Bull.
Ah!
You know, he always had weird finishes when we were married.
I
Yeah.
will not marry!
Yes, we were.
not married.
Yes, we were.
Well, besides the late person that comes in and drinks Richardson's pee,
Ah!
it. It's kind of weird.
I think we should talk about ourselves a little.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna tell you about my vacation.
Your vacation?
Yes, I took vacation.
All we did was talk.
Yeah,
We're talking about education.
hold on a minute. I did, and these guys did 3 podcasts. The amount of work you did, you barely did 1. You've done nothing to
Well,
contribute to these
I would
podcasts.
agree. He hasn't
I've
covered
been the
everything.
host!
No, actually, you haven't. But first of all, my vacation was pretty good. I went to some beaches, but it was a little distracting because everybody kept coming up to me and saying, "My God, your last podcast, Rockin' with Richard, was amazing."
Oh,
He was an
my.
incredible
Oh,
host.
it's school in session. That's the name of our
I'm
podcast.
just telling you what people came up to me and said. They said, "My goodness, he can host a podcast."
You know what I
comparison
think?
to-
I sorry to cut you off, Yoshi. I'll let you continue.
Yeah,
but
don't do that, please.
I was going to tell you that I was thinking maybe you could host the podcast.
Oh,
And we
Yoshi's
could call-
I think that would be
Yoshi's
pretty.
Yoshi.
I think that'd be a terrible
Maybe
idea.
yodeling with Yoshi.
Yoda and Yoshi.
That makes no sense. If anything, it'd be like have a beer with Yoshi.
Have you heard this
Well,
man yodel?
first of all,
Because he can yodel.
that's a terrible idea.
I'm
You
not
want to have a
suggesting
beer
that.
with
I'm just.
This guy wants a drink on the job.
He already has.
He drank pee.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
And
I
you know
was-
what I found interesting? You don't even seem to mind it so much. For a minute, you kind of put on the waterworks and were like, oh my, I just drink
Well, how
tea.
about you have a sip here, Butterfly, and see if you would find it as enjoyable as I did, clearly.
Well, you're not complaining about it still. You seem perfectly fine with the fact you just drank pee.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of gave up on it after like 60 seconds.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I threw up my guts,
Oh, well, that was
and I
extremely
wiped my
rude.
tongue.
Well, I don't even understand that. See, he doesn't even care. He just makes a thing.
The damn glass.
In fairness, it is kind of tasty.
The bottle's still on the table. Next to you.
Mm.
See, that Richardson is drinking his
See?
own pee.
It's not so bad.
I believe you, but I will stick with beer.
Actually, that bottle that Richardson just drank out of was Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was.
yeah. So I just. I just wait.
Wait. You mean to tell me that there's Mountain Dew here this whole time?
Yeah, I don't.
And you handed me the pee?
Yes, I don't know why you took the pee instead of the Mountain Dew.
You told me that was the only drink here.
I don't remember telling you that. I remember
I
telling
would
you
like
not
to
drink
review
it.
the tape and see if we actually said that. That this is the only drink here. No, it's not done. It's almost like Zarcasise is stupid.
You know what I find interesting? Not only does he drink pee, but he criticizes me hosting yet. He was tardy today.
Oh my goodness, he's a...
I had a flat tire
Oh,
because of Yoshi.
And my dog ate my homework.
He admitted it.
So
He
many
admitted it.
excuses. How did I get here?
I don't know. You walked here in a drunken slumber, man.
No, I asked Mr. Fact for a ride. But the fact is, I'm here. And you weren't.
On time.
On time. And also, I want to point out that those same people that said Rockin' with Richard was the best podcast they have ever heard. They said that they were a little disappointed with the first two. Not because of us, because we were fantastic, but the host was dragging and boring. And I quite agree. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the point isn't necessarily to be like. We're supposed to talk about educational topics, so some people may find that dragging, but I personally find it fascinating and necessary.
Yeah. And just next time you listen to him, just visualize him drinking all of your pee.
What? I don't know what you mean. So, Yoshi, you were telling us about some beaches and stuff. What else were you up to?
Oh, there was so much baseball to watch. I mean, this season, as you guys know, has been incredible.
No,
You don't
we
know.
that.
After the trade deadline, it's just been, what could happen next? Who's gonna take the lead? So I've been watching a lot of baseball. I won't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we can all say thank you for not.
Well, I don't mind hearing about baseball.
No, you know what?
There's a lot of-
I'm not gonna listen to Mr. P Breath over here.
He does smell pretty awful.
Yeah,
That's because I drank pee.
Yeah.
You drink what?
Proudly.
I drank human urine.
You know what?
Oh, even Butterfly Man was telling you not to.
Oh,
I was, Richard. Shut up.
It's also very rude that I'm talking about my summer and we end up back at your pee. Anyway, I went a lot of fishing. I'm quite good at fishing. I did a lot of that. I ended up at Zarcasise's house for a couple of days.
What?
Yeah, we had a party there, and you won't believe where I pooped.
Well, I haven't really been home, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's going to be a pleasant surprise. But my summer consisted of drinking, baseball, fishing, And that's pretty much it.
Yoshi, pardon my interruption for just a minute, if you will. But I have to tell you something fascinating that I read just this morning.
Oh no.
No, absolutely. Did you know in the state of Nevada, 10% of men who go fishing after a night of drinking, as a matter of fact, they've come out of the closet. They're homosexual. Now let me ask you, what do you think about this? As a avid fisherman yourself and a drinker, of course.
I don't know anybody from Nevada. I don't know anybody from
But you've been in Nevada.
Planet Google or wherever you're from.
There is a planet Google, actually.
I'm not.
And actually, 43% of the inhabitants have.
Let's talk about somebody else.
Hold on a second. What do you think about this? That's almost 50%. And if that continues, then this planet will be obsolete because eventually the trend will only continue further.
That is not fascinating.
Yes, it is.
No.
I beg to differ.
Oh, Richard, tell us about your vacation.
Oh, I did a lot of running.
Yes,
As a matter of fact, I ran to Canada.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
well, that's quite a long run
Yeah.
from here in the United States and England.
Yeah, all the way.
It doesn't look that far. I mean,
No, it took me about. I got back 3 days ago. I went to the Northwest Territories.
You opened up a map. It doesn't look far.
oh, that's why it only looks like it's like 3 steps.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
3 steps.
Yeah,
How big is that map?
it's pretty big.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Wow.
he does have a big map.
Well,
Well,
no,
good.
it's like
funny.
Yeah, good points, I guess.
I'll go ahead and
not Zarcasise.
I'll talk about my son.
Not his son.
This kind of
Let
contributes
me guess,
to
you looked at pictures of little boys and you drank pee.
No, it's very funny. Ha 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 ha. No. I've been in the state of Florida this past 2 weeks, and I've been at an educational seminar.
Oh, what kind of
What did you
Bad.
learn?
Oh, so different sorts of things. It was more so for substitute teachers and stuff, so they can, get some of the new seminar stuff.
Are you trying to become a substitute teacher?
I am considering it, going back to education, yes. And teaching, young boys and women.
This is disgusting.
What?
Did you hear that? He wants to teach young boys.
No, I said I want to teach them, I want to educate them.
I'm not listening to either of you, though I didn't hear it. That sounds like a very boring summer. Listen, thank you for wasting 3 minutes of our time.
Please don't yawn, Butterfly Man. That's
I'm
pretty
the
rude.
zombie.
Oh,
But
dude.
this coffee is keeping me off.
Your eyes still look kind of red.
Oh my goodness, Richardson.
Have you been sniffing glue or something like that?
No.
He's on the drug.
The only drug I'm on is Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't heard of that.
The movie? Are you kidding me? I've gone to see that movie. Well, I've already seen the movie 43 times.
Oh,
And
my
in
goodness.
fact, I've seen it. This is the first break I've had it over the last 43 hours.
Oh my god.
That's coincidental. I get it, but I've been up 43 hours straight. Oh, in 20 minutes, actually. It'll be 44 hours straight. And, I'm pretty tired, but I'm going to see it again.
Oh, my goodness.
Every time I see it, I see something
good. I
different.
hear it's not that good.
Oh, my, Richardson, you shut your mouth.
What would you be if you were a guardian of the galaxy?
Oh, what would I be? What a question. I could be anything I want to be, usually. Anything I want to be. I think, I have a fascination with Groot. And I don't know if I would necessarily be a tree. But maybe a flower.
A
Maybe a
flower?
flower, yes.
You want to be a flower?
Oh my god, yes. Very much so.
Mm.
Because everybody appreciates a flower.
Nobody appreciates a flower.
Have you ever given a woman flowers? They appreciate it.
I don't think he's ever given a woman.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't think so.
I gave some to your mama.
That was uncalled for.
That's pretty rude. Look at poor
I
Richard.
imagine you must have gone to these movies by yourself, because I don't think you would have a friend.
I've gone to all of them by myself, but I do have many friends, especially my buddy Louie. Yeah. Oh, Louie.
I had a friend named Louie.
You had a friend named Louie.
Yeah. I did.
Richardson, why don't you tell us a little bit about your friend? I think the audience and we want to know.
I'd really rather not, actually, because unfortunately, it's a dark tale. It's a dark period in my life,
Richardson,
in general.
you're among friends.
I
Zarcasise.
And they're gossip.
don't really think you want to, because once we open this door and walk down the hallway, there's no going back.
Do we go into another door, I think?
No, there's no going back.
Possibly
Once you
a
go
tunnel?
there, you're inside my mind.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I'm interested.
Are
What
you
goes
ready
on
for
in
the
there?
Zarcasise?
I really couldn't care.
Richardson, Zarcasise, you're about to drink.
Oh, Richardson, he's gonna pee again.
No, this is how he prepares to tell stories.
He pees?
He never peed before.
Okay. So, let me start. I had a friend named... Oh, I guess I had some more.
Oh,
Maybe you're a little nervous.
well, he did hold it since last week.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Zarcasise, you look really disgusted.
Hmm.
Look at Zarcasise's face. He looks like he's gonna throw up.
He looks annoyed, shocked, and like,
That's what I drank.
yeah.
Ah.
I'm just surprised how, like I said, how meaty it is. But anyway,
I'm surprised how good Zarcasise is taking that he peed right next to him. Anyways,
please tell us the story of your friend.
Are you guys, are you sure?
I want to know.
Yes, Richardson, I'm here for you, buddy.
Go, Richardson. Okay. Well, I told you guys about how I lived in an outhouse
Yeah.
for a long
Oh, yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, we
Well,
know.
one of the frequent occupants was a young lad named Louie, and he had to go quite a bit because he had the runs. His poop smelled awful, but it did not reflect his personality because he was a true gentleman. He's the one who opened my door for a way out of that outhouse. He invited me to come stay at his residence. Because, as he said, this is no way to live while he was sitting on the toilet talking with me.
Mm-hmm.
So one day, we were hanging out and we decided, I want some lobsters. And he's like, oh, that sounds tasty. I think that would be a tasty meal, some lobsters. And I told him, I was like, I know this place by the boardwalk, where they don't sell it, but they capture and they have the lobsters in the cage in their traps.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go there at the right time, you can get there and steal a few lobsters.
Oh yeah.
Not that I would, recommend doing that, but it's quite tasty. So I told him where to go, and unfortunately I had an errand to run that day, so I was gonna meet him there.
okay, Richard.
When I met him there, he was tied up.
He was tied up.
Yes, he had duct tape over his mouth. He had a man's underwear over his eyes, so he couldn't see. And I ran out to Louie, and I got knocked in the back of the head. And when I came to, I was also tied up.
Oh, goodness.
Really?
Yes, it was a group of savages. There's about 5 of them. And I said, what do you want? And they said they wanted us, and I didn't know what they meant by that. The leader of the gang, who I'll call him Scruffy, he pulled out his pocket knife, and he pointed to me. with it. Then he pointed to Louie. And he started saying, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and going back and forth, pointing to each of us. He was trying to choose one of us for something, for his ultimate end game, which I was not sure what it was. Louie, he unfortunately drew the short stick, and he was the unfortunate one who was Mo. They took him in the back, and I was still tied up. I didn't have the underwear over my eyes, so I could still see. And they came out, and they had a plate of some meat, and I'd never seen this meat before. This was about 3 hours afterwards.
And you were forced to stay there, tied up?
Yes, oh yeah, I couldn't move.
And they had meat?
They had some meat, some rare meat. I thought it was like deer meat or deer meat, or some type of meat, probably from a deer. And they told me to eat it, and I just did not want to do it. But they told me to eat it. So ultimately I obliged, and I started eating the meat. And I knew this was not normal meat. It just did not taste normal. And then they said, well, I'm glad someone likes a serving of Louie.
Oh my god!
I ate my best friend!
That's horrible.
That's terrible.
That's horrendous!
You know what the horrendous part was?
What?
It was delicious!
Oh my god.
I took some leftovers home!
You had leftover Louie?
Yes! And even this day, I still have a craving for human flesh. It is...
That's the most disturbing thing I've ever heard.
Can you guys go back now?
I don't know. Zarcasise, what do we do?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's worse is, you could have been drinking some of Louie when you drink the
Oh
tea.
my god!
Do you feel like he's always been a part of you, Richardson?
I always do. Sometimes when I'm constipated, I feel like it's Louie. Feels like you little bugger, you.
Back you up again. Oh.
Yeah, so that's my story, Louie.
Oh no. Yes, oh no. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think our special guest is here.
It's not bad news. It's the rude dude is here.
Oh, he's back there in the hallway.
Come on in, Rudy.
Oh, hi guys.
Hey!
This is Rudy. Rudy Gay.
Gary.
You said you were going to give me some lotions. I never got them yet.
I'm the rude dude.
Yeah, it is kind of rude. Like I said, where's my lotions?
I told you. I'll give you your lotions once you go to the concert with me.
What the fuck do you want to see Justin Bieber for?
Oh, Justin Bieber's a delightful.
You're a grown man. Take your daughters.
No!
Don't you read comic books? Anyway,
Justin Bieber's is a fantastic entertainer.
I don't know who this.
And you need these lotions. They'll make your body smooth.
Oh, just so everybody knows, Rudy used to work with us, but now he is retired and he sells Avon on the side now.
I do. You're a straight man.
I am.
You're happily married.
I was
And
happily married.
You're at the World Guinness Record for having the world's smallest winky.
Smallest winky in the world.
No, but
That's not accurate. My winky does its justice, if I may say so.
That's actually not true, people. He's married a tiny winky. You wouldn't be able to see it with a microscope. You try to kick him in the groin and he's like, haha, you missed.
you also lift weights with your butt.
I do, but I did not come here on this show to be insulted.
We just want them to know a little bit about you.
You want to tell them that?
Tell us about yourself, Rudy. Tell us about your life.
I do have a very interesting discipline. I work out my buns of steel. And I can now lift and curl weights with my butt cheeks.
Well, he lifts a lot more than people can lift with their hands. I will give him that. And he sounds a little bit like Mickey Mouse.
If you try to shake my butt cheeks, I'll crush your hand.
He will. He tends to punch people in the face with his butt.
No,
It's a big jump. It's a big bump.
no, Rudy. You gotta tell the story because I've always found it fascinating. Your life growing up. Well, tell us about your upbringing.
Oh, okay. Well, as a young boy, I went to a young all-boys school, elementary school, and I had the honor of being voted most handsome
Oh,
amongst my peers.
Wow.
see, Richardson, I've always told you I found you very handsome. You never believe me. I guess for the people who don't understand this, Rudy and Richardson have an uncanny resemblance.
I don't think so. I don't see it.
Yes, you do.
There's a little bit of
There's
resemblance.
a little resemblance.
I know. Yeah, Richardson looks at a mirror and he doesn't think he resembles what he sees. That's actually true about Richardson.
Do you think, like, what you look into isn't really what's...
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know what you think and I think? I tell Yoshi how I look, and he says, that's not how you look.
It's true. He does tell me how he looks. He thinks he's 7 feet tall, but also 3 feet tall.
Yes.
And he thinks that he has 3 arms.
Well, I mean, sometimes, the different times of the day, you grow and shrink. It's just common knowledge. Like, you don't need to be so tall when you're going to sleep, so you shrink.
Yes,
you know what? Richardson has a point.
What?
In many magazines that I've read, a lot of people believe that through all DNA is an element of science. Well, of course it is, but I believe that we were experimented on going back to the early part of the century. And yes, I believe that we have alien DNA.
Let's go back to Rudy.
Yes, please do.
It's very rude. Listen to me.
Thank you, sweetie.
Don't tell my knee. Rich Butterfly does it all the time.
That's right.
Well,
Stop my
oh.
Okay,
Oh, you
Rudy.
do have very nice knees.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about your Avon? How are you doing selling makeup to
Oh,
people?
I was the top-selling heterosexual Avon salesman. And as you can tell, I sound like a man's man.
Now, when you say top-selling heterosexual, I've always thought that you were homosexual.
No. I was married, and I do have some 2 young children, as you know. But I am now, since I'm divorced, a ladies' man.
Oh, are you?
Are you? You were
yes.
in High School Musical. That was kind of weird.
Yes, and I am a frequent admirer and lover of musicals.
And Glee.
Oh, Glee is just fascinating. And I love the show, So You Think You Can Dance.
No.
I tried out, but unfortunately, I guess I can't dance.
Now, you invited me over to your place a few weeks ago because I was going to buy some furniture. And one thing I did notice about your place is you have quite a few pictures, posters on your walls of men without shirts hugging each other.
Yes, I am an admirer of physique, as I'm sure you are as well, as a fellow fitness guru.
Oh, yes. Oh, physique and photography, that's the impression.
I admire certain entertainers and certain physiques from males. That's what I strive for.
I've grown a little bit of respect for Rudy in the last few
It's a
years.
better excuse than the ones that are
Yeah, he just has.
He's like, I'm doing an experiment.
Yeah, he had
do
he had cameras in the bathroom, guys.
Oh my god!
Yeah, right, Rudy? It's thick. It's thick.
I let people know if I'm going to record them using the bathroom.
And he's very tardy. He's late all the
Oh,
time.
you don't want to be tardy. Tardy makes you farty.
What? Rudy should take Zarcasise.
Yeah, he should.
Thank you, Yoshi. Ooh.
Do you still talk to Pal Blue and the boss
Oh,
man?
pal. Oh, yes, very much.
How's Pal Blue and the boss man
The
doing?
man's probably fat.
He's not that big, Richardson. He's got more cushion for the push, if you know what I mean.
No.
Bossman does eat a lot, just so everybody knows. We've brought him up before in the past. He's a bigger man, and I'm sure he will come on this show.
He's
at some
slightly
point.
overweight. But, Pal Blue is a pal. Ooh.
You guys were friends forever.
Oh, yes, me and Pal Blue and the boss man. We had a threesome. And our name was Friends Forever. And that's what we are.
And I remember your slogan was, remember? It was true friendship. You used to always say that.
True friendship.
You'd have your hands on top of each other.
Oh, yes, we'd rub each other and stuff. It's true friendship. Kind of like the friendship Butterfly Man and Yoshi. See,
I do
I
not.
like to think so. Yes.
I don't think of that at all. Butterfly Man is not my friend. He's more like this person that's there, that you don't necessarily like. He's like a constant carrot top. He's always there. Nobody wants him around. He touches you.
Yep.
He's a little gay.
I like how Yoshi kids.
He's just listen to him.
Oh,
Would
you two
anybody
sound like
even
an old. You two sound like an old married couple.
Yeah, but would anybody even believe that he's African American?
Yes.
No! Nobody would even get
See, the
that.
B-Man's from the projects.
Okay, Rudy, it was very nice of you to come here, but we need to move on to the news because we're getting close to the end of the podcast. So, Rudy, if you don't mind, please get out of here.
What?
It's nothing personal, but we just need to talk about the educational stuff and the news is involving.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? I came in here and tried to entertain you because you invited me.
Well, we need you to go now, so please get us stepping.
Oh my goodness! How dare you?
You're rude, Zarcasise.
Yeah,
I
they
like
are.
rude.
Well, we need to talk about the news.
The only news here is you're stupid.
Well, we're getting
You're
close.
late.
If you look at the
This
recording
happened.
time, we're getting.
Zarcasise was late and drink me.
So tardy.
Well, yes, but we need to talk about the news and some of the different stuff. So please, Rudy, if you don't mind, thank you for coming. I think we can all say Rudy did quite a decent
Rudy
job.
was fantastic.
Come back anytime, Rudy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my heels on and get the hell over here
Oh,
and go to my
right.
makeup truck.
Don't worry, you tell Bossman and Pal Blue that they will be welcome here upon invitation.
Oh, so should I tell Boss Man he can come next week?
Yes, why not?
We need to.
Boss man, come on.
No. We need soon. We need to do some work to extend the doors for him if he's going to be coming. So we need at least a year in advance.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least 2 weeks
Oh,
for Bossman.
let's have him next week.
Alright, let's have them next week.
Come on.
We can possibly,
Let's
can we
do
do
the
this
I
outside?
don't know.
Possibly?
He's,
We can have him call in.
he's
Do
pretty,
you
he's pretty
call
fat.
in? Can he call in?
And Richardson, you can interview him.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Richardson, that's our deal. Richardson is going to interview the Bossman next week. He's going to come up with all the questions for your viewing pleasure.
Okay, well, if anyone wants me to suggest a comment or a question for the boss man, feel free to write in the comments section below, and I will take that advice and ask boss man some questions.
That's perfect.
Alright, guys, well, I'll see you later.
Hey, Rudy.
See you later.
Bye.
I forgive you for not getting my lotions. No, I don't.
Thank you for the lotions. I didn't even ask for them.
You'll make your body smooth.
Oh, well, so I guess we'll go on and talk about some of the news. So in the news, one thing that I just find, it's truly is, I think we can all admit, kind of a heartwarming story, and that is the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It's raising thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for a very worthy cause.
What is it?
It's so what happens is if you get challenged, you need to donate at the ALS website. And once you accept the challenge and make the donation, you are challenged to pour a bucket full of ice water over your head.
Oh, I'll be right back.
So I'm going to challenge. I'm going to do it. I think I'll challenge, some 3 people here. Maybe I'll go with Richard, Yoshi, and Richardson.
This sounds interesting.
Oh, Yoshi, it truly is.
Speaking of interesting, I have some news for you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to read this article. A Croatian man known as the Penis Collector has been arrested for allegedly abusing his position as a hospital nurse to amass a large collection of human dicks taken from the bodies of dead patients. The unnamed 52-year-old man who worked as a registered nurse at a city hospital in Slavonski Brod was arrested last week on charges of disturbing the deceased. In the apartment, police found a few glass jars full of penises
Oh my
preserved in
goodness.
formaldehyde. On behalf of all employees of the hospital, I have to say we are very unpleasantly surprised by an event that threw a shadow over this hospital. A hospital spokesperson said, according to the query, our apologies to families of the deceased. According to in Serbia, the suspect is a family man with no previous criminal record. It's not clear what led police to the man and his morbid collection.
Oh, wow. Don't you have a wiki, Zarcasise?
I do have a wiki.
No, he does. You have a wiki collection.
No.
You have a whole room.
No. Listeners, that is
When we
not...
were married, I
We
remember
were not married.
yes, we were, and you used to dig up graves.
Oh my
You
goodness.
have to dig a graves for penises?
Yes.
He owns to collect penises?
No. See, whatever that pervert.
Look, here's a
does
picture of it on my phone.
Oh my! Take that down. That's
Didn't you
That's
used to
from
make
the,
people submit by squeezing their winky?
What?
It's called the squeeze?
No.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is
That was
all
the part.
fabricated. I have experimented with deceased human parts in the past, but that was purely for science and for experimentation.
But why do you have a collection of penises?
I don't.
You
Richard is mistaken.
No, but Zarcasise,
He is mistaken.
no, he's not. I think we've all been to your place and seen it. He makes a good point. I've always thought that was weird
You
about
don't
you.
try to hide it. You think it's a trophy. No. It's all for experimentation. It's not
Oh,
whatever
my
that
goodness.
sicko does.
Mine is not to stir out and squeeze and whatever, mine
I
is...
think Richardson, did you eat the...
No, I'm not a disgusting pervert and freak like Zarcasise.
No, you ate other parts. Okay, good.
You're just a normal cannibal.
Yeah, well, yes. It was the one time. I wouldn't say I'm a cannibal.
What was the name of your soup you called it?
It was Louie.
Louie soup.
Louie soup. And it was delicious. Yeah.
Okay, but Zarcasise collects winkies, and I think that's what we're gonna end today with. I'm pretty
second.
sure.
Before we end anything, I do want to think we all take a time as we go. Robin Williams passed away, and we were all big fans of him. And this week's episode was dedicated to him.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Yes.
Very much.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's do the round table here and go around and let's tell what everyone's favorite Robin Williams movie was.
Oh, mine's pretty obvious.
What's yours, Butterfly Man?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a very good comedy.
Very
yes, yes. It inspired me it's okay to dress like a woman.
I don't think that was the message.
No, seriously. I've
mean,
gone to
funny.
many conventions over the years, just as, well, like I said, Wonder Woman. Last episode, I specified that I did purchase a replica costume of her. And I've dressed up as several women in my days, and, And, I also really enjoyed the Birdcage. There's something about two homosexual men pretending to be straight that I realized I could apply some of this wisdom to myself. In a sense, it's okay to be who you are.
Okay,
It's you know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, so to speak.
Richardson?
Oh, mine, well, mine is Jumanji because it's loosely based off of my life. Yes.
What?
Yeah, we'll see that for another.
Oh, that's another story. That sounds interesting.
Richard, what's yours?
Hook! Love it! Everything about Peter Pan I tend to like. But I loved Hook and, you know, like the crow. And Tinkerbell was there. Julia was Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Steven Spielberg. Oh, I love Hook. Can't forget about Popeye either. I love spinach, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How about you, Yoshi?
Flubber!
Flubber?
Flubber!
What do you like about Flubber?
It's green and gooey, and
like
he was
bubbers
incredible in it.
It bounces.
And Pat Adams made me laugh.
Yeah. He did have a red nose in it.
Yes, he did.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll tell you mine. Mine was clearly Dead Poet Society. Something about, you know, the inspirational, educational teacher and how he inspires young students.
And don't you guys forget, Carpe Diem. Seize the day.
What will your verse be, Richard? What will your verse be, Richardson? What will your verse be, Butterfly Man? What will your verse be, Yoshi?
They're stupid.
And he collects Twinkies.
Yeah. But speaking about seizing the day, Ice Bucket Challenge?
Oh, you guys want to do the ice bucket challenge with me? Okay. So once again, okay. So this is for charity, so I'll go ahead and do it.
For ALS?
Okay, for ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, I will challenge Richardson, and Hamata Yoshi. Okay, I see Richardson and Yoshi has the bucket, so we'll go ahead and dump it over my head whenever you're ready. Okay, ready? Wait a second.
Oh my God! It's the pee! It's the pee! Oh, the pee! Ah!
We'll see you next week. I'm Butterfly Man, and
Oh my God! It's in my